Andrés had always been a dreamer, but the quiet kind. He dreamed in secret. He had a list of wishes written in an old notebook: to live by the ocean, to write a book, to love without fear, and to wake up without anxiety. He had everything written down, except the how. Each day, he went to a job that didn't inspire him, ate out of habit, and fell asleep with the feeling that life was passing by without him. One afternoon, while mindlessly scrolling through his phone, he stumbled upon a talk by YO Dispenza. What struck him wasn't just the science, but the conviction behind the words. You don't need to wait for your external reality to change to feel better. You need to feel better so your external reality can change. That sentence stayed with him. The next morning, he woke up earlier. He closed his eyes and breathed. He began to visualize, not from lack, but from wholeness. He saw himself by the ocean, felt the wind on his face. He held a finished book in his hands. He sensed the embrace of someone he hadn't yet met. They weren't just images. They were emotions, vibrations, truths. For a few minutes each day, he was already there. He trained himself, day after day. Even when nothing outside changed, something inside was transforming. He started walking slower, speaking with more certainty, and looking at life with new eyes. He was no longer Andrés waiting for something. He was Andrés living what hadn't yet arrived. A year later, life looked entirely different. But it wasn't magic, it was alignment. A small publisher showed interest in his writing. A friendship deepened into real love. An unexpected opportunity led him to move into a home by the sea. And one morning, with his feet in the sand and that old notebook in hand, he realized something. He hadn't just manifested his dreams. He had remembered who he was before forgetting. The quantum field didn't give him what he asked for. It gave him what he had learned to feel as real. Because when the soul leaps first, reality has no choice but to follow.